I'm here with Ventura and Moron
Hello.
from Volume Architects.
Yeah.
You speak English, French.
Yes,
'Cause
exactly.
you lived in Belgium for a bit.
Yeah, exactly.
And Spanish, of course.
Yeah. In Spanish.
So I know you've been doing a lot of projects with clients of ours in the old town of Estepona.
It's true.
You built the hostel
Yeah.
in town and many other projects.
Yeah, a lot of.
And you've got a lot of projects under construction
Yeah.
in the old town.
Yeah. It's
So
true.
you're the person to talk to with regards to what you need to know when you are buying a plot or thinking of doing a reform or construction in the old town of Estepona.
Yeah.
Yeah. So one of the first things that I wanted to ask you was regarding when you see a house with a client, how do you make the decision whether the house needs to be knocked down, it's a plot, or whether it's able to be preserved and reformed?
Yeah. The first thing that we do is do a visit with the client. First thing that we want is to have the feeling that we have in this visit with them.
Yeah.
To really know if the requirements that they want are going to be present or not in the program, in the distribution, in the surface, in the shape of the house, And one time that we know this, the first thing that we do is to do a study of pathologies.
Okay.
Here in the center, we have a traditional construction, and then normally the walls and the platform are done in traditional construction elements.
Yeah.
And then we need to know exactly how are these materials, Then we do a study of pathologies with a specialized enterprise.
Yeah.
And with this, we take the decision if the materials are possible or not to do a reform, to use the house like it is, doing a reinforcement, changing the material are not in good condition, or it's better to demolish and start new,
Yeah.
It's true that another thing that is important when you have an old house, you have an spirit, and something that you can use in a project of reform that is always interesting.
Yeah.
And it's nice to have the history integrate in the project, in the new house.
Yeah. Okay. No, I agree. That's one of the charms of an old town property.
Yeah, exactly.
If you can retain that feeling, that history, then it's always better.
Yeah, it's true.
So when you going back to the report that you would have done, that would be like a special engineering company like Semosa.
Yeah,
one of these big engineering companies, and they take samples from the walls to test.
They take a sample of the walls. They do a lot of tests in relation with the quality of the materials, in relation with test of weight, to see if the structure can support, the use that we are going to give to the building.
Yeah.
And this kind of information help us to take the decision about what is necessary to be reformed, what is necessary to demolish or remake a new part or little parts, or what we can less like it is, but doing perhaps a little intervention, changing the ending of of the walls or whatever is necessary.
Yeah. So in the old town, we often have vigas. So we've got old beams, which go into structural walls.
Yeah.
And they form not only roofs, but they form floors.
Exactly.
So I suppose you're looking at the heads of the vigas as they enter the walls to see if there's any termites, because it is an issue sometimes in the old town.
It's an issue there for this and also for the humidity entering the walls that also give problems to the beams.
Yeah.
Then a lot of years, of course, that we are working in the 20 years now that our office is open.
Yeah.
And then that gives us a lot of professional involvement to this process.
Yeah.
Then, for example, we have a good enterprise that do the rehabilitation of the beams.
Really?
With a special resin that they use to give another time the possibility to support the weight that is necessary for these old beams,
Yeah.
Then that is to say, not only that we do the study of pathologies, we take decision thinking if we can use the same material that we have present in construction, and we need to do the substitution of some parts or the totally of this element. You know?
Okay. Let's say, for example, we have a plot.
Yeah.
A little bit more simple.
Yeah.
And you're going to do a new construction.
Yeah.
What sort of costs are we looking at for construction, for licenses?
Yeah.
You know, a global idea.
Yeah. It's true that the price of construction is changing a lot of.
It's a fluid
yeah,
figure.
Yeah, it's not easy to give, of course, a fixed price.
Yeah.
But we can think that now we can speak about 1,500, between 1,500 or 2,000 euros by square meter.
Okay, constructed.
More or less.
Yeah.
Only the construction, exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
After the license is always a fixed price that is in relation not with the price of the constructor really, of the builder.
Yeah.
It's a net price.
Okay.
That you must to add to arrive to the price of the builder, the 19%
okay.
of this. Then you do the calculation of 4.6% of the net price.
Okay.
To have the price of the license.
Right. So the net price is whatever the construction cost is globally.
Yeah.
Minus 19%.
Exactly.
In general terms.
In general terms, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. Great.
Exactly.
And on top of that, you have in Spain you need an architect.
Yeah.
Such as yourself.
Exactly.
But you also need a technical architect.
Exactly.
Because by law you need both architects.
You need these two professional independents.
Yeah.
You know that must to sing the project. And are necessary both in construction. Then the superior architect are us. We do the project and we do all the calculation of the projects.
Yeah.
And the technical architect is like a technical surveyor in works.
Yeah. So they're checking.
They're checking the
quality
of the materials that arrive to the construction and also the security and health.
Okay.
Then we do a perfect team that works really well. I think that I was, as you say, I was working in another countries in Europe, and I think that finally this is an advantage that we have here. We do a team that when we arrive to the works, both we are able to organize the work, to do a good coordination, and to have each one a different responsibility that gives the possibility to control really well the works.
Yeah. Yeah, because you've got oversight of each other to a certain extent.
Yeah, we go together to check how the builder is working, of course.
Yeah.
And because it's not that the architect must to do only a good project. The quality of the project is finally in the execution of it.
Yeah.
Then we must to control and we are really exigent in this project, in this process.
Yeah. Okay. So when you've done your project, which obviously is in conjunction with a client.
Yeah, absolutely.
So they're involved in that whole process.
Exactly. This is really important. Really important. Yeah.
Then you submit your plans.
Yeah.
And you apply for your license.
Yeah.
Yeah. The plans go to the College of Architects.
Exactly.
For approval. To make sure that your numbers are all correct.
Exactly. They check the information.
Check the information.
Exactly. They check that all that must to be present in the project is there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how long does that process take?
Yeah, in the.
I mean, from when you've got the plans ready.
Yeah, when you have the plans ready, it really in the Institute of Architects don't take so much time. Perhaps we can speak about 2-3 weeks. It's not so much time.
That's quite fast.
Yeah. The thing is the administration. That depends really about how many works, how many projects entry in that time exactly in the town hall.
Which is a lot at the moment.
Yeah, it's true that we can speak between 6 months and 1 year, perhaps.
To get a major license.
Yeah, to take the major license, exactly. One time that you obtain the major license, you have a little time, to organize, of course, the start of the works with the builders.
Yeah.
And can take 2 weeks, 3 weeks more.
Okay.
And then we can start.
Then you can start.
Yeah.
Okay. Great.